Welcome back to the channel, guys, and in today's video I'm going to try and help you solve a very common problem. What do we do when someone's dropped the trailer too high for our tractor unit? As you can see here, the pin is way too high for the fifth wheel based on what we can see. Now we can see that we've already raised the suspension as high as we can, and for those who don't actually know how to do that, what we'd normally do on this truck is we'd use this control panel, press this button, press the up button, and that will raise your suspension for you. But as we can see, the suspension's fully raised and that fifth wheel is nowhere near the pin. So what is the solution? Do let me know down in the comments how you would solve this problem. Now keep watching if you want to know how I solved it. Okay, so we have a few different things we can look at. It's worth mentioning that this trailer is actually facing slightly downhill, and if we look at the wheels and the tyres, we can see they're quite high in the wheel well. That's a good indication that the air has been relaxed out of the airbags. Let's find our levelling valve. Here is that levelling valve, and we can see it's all the way to the left. That means indeed the airbags have been relaxed. Now, assuming that you do have air in your air tanks, moving that lever to the centre will allow air to flow back into the airbags. It will raise the back of the trailer, and in turn that will lower the front. That will mean that the pin and the plate underneath that the pin sits on will become closer to our fifth wheel. If we look at the actual tyres here, we can see them starting to come away from the wheel well, and that means that we do have air in our airbags now. So let's head up towards the front of the trailer and see what difference that's made. So now looking at the front of the truck and trailer, we can see indeed the fifth wheel has become closer to the plate, but it's still not fitting as we want it. It's not sitting on the plate. So we need to go back to that valve and make sure we turn it the correct way to add more air into those airbags to raise the back higher and in turn lower the front. Now turning it to the left, as I'm going to do first, that lowers the air, so that will lower the back end, which is not what we want. We need to turn the lever all the way to the right, and that's now going to feed more air from our air tanks into the bags. It will raise the back of the trailer even higher and in turn tilt the front lower. That should allow the plate to become even closer to your fifth wheel. Hopefully that would be enough in most instances. Let's go and take a look now. Okay, looking at this, it has tilted it slightly, but that plate is still nowhere near on the fifth wheel itself. So what is the solution? And the answer is we go to the winding handle. Now ordinarily we pull this handle out and we'd wind the legs up, and that will lower the trailer down onto the fifth wheel. But it's going to take a lot of effort, it may not even be possible. But if you give a good push inwards, you can actually rotate this the same direction you would to wind the legs up, nice and easily, even with one hand. You will need to wind it many times, but what that will do, it will begin to raise those legs and lower the trailer down onto your fifth wheel. And of course, once you've got your fifth wheel sitting on the plate, you can then complete your connection process as you would do ordinarily, probably using the black system if you're trained in the UK. Do ensure you reset this ride height valve to the centre before going on the road. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you found that useful. If you did, please do go down and give us a thumbs up. Leave any comments you might have in the comment section, and please do also subscribe. Remember, it's completely free and it will help you grow the channel. Don't forget the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. My name's Steve. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.